Reuschel, thank you so much for coming on to Paintings of Peoria.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you're here today. You are such a cornerstone of Peoria. You have done so many things here. You are the owner of Peoria Music Live, which is an organization where you promote live music in the Peoria area. You founded that in 2017.
Right. Yeah.
And then you are the founder and director of Harmonize Peoria, which is a nonprofit organization under the umbrella of Peoria Music Live that makes music and instruments more accessible to people in the area, including the recently launched play, Peoria Lessons for Area Youth, which provides affordable voice and instrument lessons to people of all ages and experience levels, and you just created that in 2022.
Right, we started, Harmonize Peoria launched in 2022, and so we will provide lessons for all ages, all experience levels. The play program specifically gives those under the age of 21 more affordable access.
Cool.
So it's more of a pay what you can lessons program.
Very nice. Yeah, I was going to ask how that, being a nonprofit, how you kind of are able to work with teachers in the area. Is it kind of a donation or a volunteer basis? But if it's pay what you can.
It's pay what you can. So the clients, the students pay what they can. We have a set amount of $30 per hour that we pay teachers. We don't, especially working through Peoria Music Live and learning about the music business through starting that, it's very important to me that artists are paid for their work.
Yeah.
And so I've told people, if you want to donate time to give lessons, that would be awesome. But if we want to pay you for your work, so.
What launched you into the live music scene? Do you have a musical background? What kind of brought you into this?
So honestly, it's kind of funny. I was, summer of 2017 was the summer of Netflix and ice cream. I just sat around and watched TV and ate ice cream. I hung out with my kids and stuff, and I was bored. Yeah. And someone had introduced me to some live music in Galesburg, and I thought, I wonder if we have live music in Peoria, which now is a hilarious question to me. I can't believe I even asked that question. So I started searching for it. And then once I started searching, I realized it wasn't that easy to find. At the time, there was no organized place for it all to go. And I thought, well, if I'm looking, other people probably are, so I'll put it all on one page. And it just blew up from there. And it was really like meant to be the way it happened, because as different features have been added to Facebook, I was like, oh, well, that works for me perfectly. They started allowing non-famous people to go live on their pages just a couple weeks after I started the page.
Wow. And
so that's when I started going live at different shows, because I was like, I don't have to be on camera, and I can show people what they're missing out on, and or they can say, hey, that was a great show, I'm gonna make sure I catch the next one.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's where it all started. Totally a hobby. That's all I intended it to be. And then I had hired a business coach for my cleaning business, and I told her, I was like, okay, I know that I'm spending too much time on Peoria Music Live. This is just a hobby, and I need to focus. And so that's part of the reason why I'm meeting with you. And she said, no, this is not a hobby. She said, you light up when you talk about it. She said, you were born to create, and you're creating something new. And so she kind of helped me figure out how to move forward in both places, which is awesome.
That's incredible. Yeah, you are so skilled at following the music scene, and whenever anybody, musicians create events on Facebook, you always are really good at saying, hey, make sure that you make Peoria Music Live a co-host, because you've got teens of thousands of followers.
So many. Yes,
we're
over 17,500 followers right now on Facebook.
That's incredible. And do you have a way to kind of track where most of those followers come from? I mean, I would imagine primarily in the Peoria area.
They are probably, I want to say 85-90% are within an hour of Peoria.
That's so incredible. You mentioned your other business that you do, which is Hire Housewife, right? And that was created in 2012?
Yes.
11 years ago. Whenever you started that, you had really no intention of starting a business or really kind of idea that it was going to grow into what it is today. Is that true?
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I was just trying to survive. I was a single mom with 4 kids. We were actually living in a camper at Spindler Park in East Peoria, and I was like, okay, I've made some not great decisions. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of this. And I said, okay, God, I'm going to put an ad on not on Facebook. I didn't have Facebook at the time. I'm going to put an ad on the internet to clean houses, and I'm going to listen, and you tell me what I'm supposed to do next. And then it just kept growing and growing. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do next.
Yeah.
So
just kind of snowballed into this like really amazing thing.
Yeah.
And then you were able to kind of branch off and diversify off of that into Peoria Music Live and Harmonize Peoria. That's awesome. You also recently started the Green Room. Can you tell us, and that's also kind of under the umbrella of Peoria Music Live, and that's a subscription-based platform where people can get exclusive access to content created by musicians in the area.
Yep.
Can you tell us more about that, how to get involved in it, what prompted your idea to begin it?
So basically, Peoria Music Live has grown, like I said, so much in the last 5.5 years, and I occasionally have some help here or there, but 99% of what's going on with Peoria Music Live I'm doing on my own. And we had originally, once I realized it was a business and not just a hobby, and I started looking for sponsors, and that worked for a little while, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And then just getting back into it after that hasn't worked. And I want to be able to keep Peoria Music Live going, but the amount of time and work, I was like, I have to figure out a way to have it pay for all the work that I'm doing, basically, you know,
Right.
like the cost of the website and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, the subscription service is, like you said, it gives subscribers access to exclusive videos, and mostly all Peoria based, things that were recorded in the area or local artists. You have one on.
I know.
You have one on there, which is awesome. And then also they get you get a little card with your name on it, and we have a bunch of businesses. I think we're at about 14 right now that are participating, and they give people a discount for one of their services, so it's cool. You can easily make it's $5 a month is
Yeah.
the subscription cost, so you can easily make that back with your card, and then some, and you're still getting that exclusive content.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun, it's exciting, and I think that it's a way to sustain Peoria Music Live for a very long time.
Yeah.
Once it gets going. So
That's awesome. So how can people get involved in the Green Room? How can they subscribe? How are they able to support this?
okay, so to subscribe, all you really have to do is go to the PeoriaMusicLive.com website,
Okay.
and scroll down to one of the videos and click on it, and it'll take you to the page that either says subscribe or sign in, and just go from there. And then once I get the information, I mail out your card. So
That's amazing. Has that been kind of picking up since COVID? I know it's kind of like within the last few months that's kind of really taken off again, right?
well, this new the part with I rebranded it. We had the Green Room has actually been going for quite a while, but I've sort of rebranded and relaunched it March 1st.
Awesome.
And so yeah, it's steadily growing, and looking forward to getting the word out a little more so that we can do more for the area, for music.
Absolutely. I think it's absolutely incredible everything that you are doing.
Thanks.
And to just support and spread live music. I mean, it's whenever I first came here, I didn't know anything about anything, and then I've been here for a couple of years, and I kept steadily seeing that the music scene is so abundant, and there are so many different niches that everybody is in, and having one platform that people, like you said, that people can go to and say, this is what is happening, this is where our music is, this is where I can, be enriched this weekend, this, day. I think it's so important, and music is just so crucial to having, in my opinion, a sustainable, happy, healthy lifestyle.
It really is. I told two people who could not sit down at a table together and have dinner because they would start fighting about any subject that came up, can stand next to each other at a show and they tap their foot to the same beat and sing the same songs and sing the same words, and it's I've seen it over and over. I'm friends with a diverse group of people, so I'm like, I know that those people are the people that I'm talking about when I say that they could not, and there they are right next to each other, and like it's awesome. I love how healing and music is and how it pulls people together.
Yeah, it's seriously like the universal language, like what a love language, and has such a power, a good power over people to just connect them and bring them together, make all hearts beat in the same rhythm.
And one of the other really cool things is that there was a study done several years ago that it was talking about how much money that's spent in the area stays local when you go to different places. And at a regular local small business, the numbers aren't exact, but it was close. It was like 58% or something like that of your money stays local when you go to a local small business. When you go to a small business that serves food or drink, which includes most of our live music venues, it's something like 70%.
Wow.
It's a huge difference. And so it's good for the community, even if you're not connected to music. Like a rising tide lifts all the ships.
Yes.
So
that's incredible. Yeah. So that's really fantastic. So not only are you able to just like nourish your own life and weekend by seeing live music, but you are literally statistically impacting the community and helping the community to stay afloat and continue to grow and continue to rise. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for everything that you've done and everything that you are still doing in the community and continue to do. We will post our Peoria Music Live website on the screen so people can look at it and go to it and subscribe, hopefully, to the Green Room and see all of the live music that's in the area. And now that spring and summer is coming, the music is gonna really blow up in a great way.
I'm really excited. I want to mention this to the Harmonize Peoria.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, starting May 23rd through the summer, we have Garage Band open stage. And so we have different local bands coming. We have a big parking lot and a garage, and we set the bands up in there. We bring out all of our instruments, so even if somebody doesn't have an instrument and they want to come play with a band, or people who come to watch, I encourage them, like, if you've never held a bass guitar and you just think it looks cool, go pick it up. Like, see if you like the feel of it, and then maybe we can talk about lessons or something.
Yeah.
But so I'm really excited about that. We've got some great bands already lined up to host, and so we'll be announcing the whole lineup in the next week or two.
That is really exciting. I'm excited to get more involved in that too. Yeah. So Peoria Music Live on Facebook is the place to follow. Thank you so much, Kindall, for coming on Paintings of Peoria.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.